Hello and happy Halloween! I'm Taylor with Mom on the Spectrum, and these bells are so loud. Today I'm going to share some Halloween etiquette that you can implement if you want to be more supportive of your neurodivergent neighbors. These practices are so simple to implement, and I hope that you'll pounce on the opportunity to be a little more mindful of your neurodivergent neighbors. Let's do this! Meow, meow. Like I said, I'm Taylor with Mom on the Spectrum. If you're new here, I hope that you'll subscribe so that you can check out all the resources that I create for the autistic community. I'm an autistic mom with 2 autistic kids, 2, and I was diagnosed like 2.5 years ago at the age of 31. The Halloween etiquette that I'm sharing with you today is inspired by a list created by the Autism Community in Action. You can find this list at tacanow.org. First thing to consider, please don't ask your trick-or-treaters to say trick-or-treat or thank you. Some of your trick-or-treaters might be nonverbal. They might have a really hard time just being out in their costume, and they might be really overwhelmed. So asking them to say anything might just push them over the edge. Just allow your trick-or-treaters to come and go. If they don't say thank you, it's not necessarily because they're being rude. They might just not have the words to do so. On that note, if a kid is overwhelmed, they might not be wearing a costume. That's okay. Maybe it just took a lot for them to get out of the house and come out with all the other kids. So please don't mention anything about kids who aren't wearing costumes. Don't give them a hard time about it. They might be doing their very best just to be there in that moment. If you get some older trick-or-treaters, maybe don't guilt them either or make them feel bad. Some older trick-or-treaters might be developmentally delayed, or they might be on the spectrum and just love trick-or-treating and dressing up, and this might be like one of the greatest nights of their life. For many of us, we love cosplaying and getting dressed up, so please don't guilt trip your older trick-or-treaters or make them feel bad. Are some of the older trick-or-treater teenagers trying to scam you and take all of your candy? Maybe, but let's embrace the spirit of Halloween and give that candy freely with no judgment. Another thing to consider, I'm gonna wear these paws everywhere, is that some of your trick-or-treaters might have motor skill challenges or coordination issues. So if they reach in the bucket to grab candy and grab more than one, they might not intentionally be doing that. So my advice, if you're looking for it, would be to just drop the candy in the trick-or-treater's bucket so you don't have to deal with that issue at all. And if you're really wanting to accommodate neurodivergent trick-or-treaters, avoid strobe lights because those can actually cause seizures in many people on the spectrum, and avoid jump scares, okay? If you're the house that likes to do that, it probably will be pretty obvious, right? The trick-or-treaters will know not to come to you if they don't want to be scared because you like have cobwebs all over your yard with like spooky coyote sounds, werewolf sounds. Oh! So make it really obvious if you're going to do scary stuff like that, right? Don't just jump scare kids who come up to your porch without warning. Don't do that. And then the last thing I wanted to share with you today is the Teal Pumpkin Project. You might not be familiar with this project, but I'm guessing you've probably seen teal pumpkins at the store. Maybe you thought, what the heck are the teal pumpkins for? It's actually for the Teal Pumpkin Project, which was designed to help accommodate trick-or-treaters with food allergies. Many people on the autism spectrum and other neurodivergent kids deal with food allergies. So by offering non-food items, you can really help them have a better experience. It's really sad for kids with food allergies to not be able to eat everything that they get when they're trick-or-treating. And for little kids, it's really hard to explain why they can't have those things. So if you want to participate in this project, you can go to foodallergy.org and register your house as a house that offers non-food items. And other people can locate you on the interactive map and bring their trick-or-treaters with food allergies to your house so they can get something fun. Some examples of non-food items that you can provide are bubbles, stickers, fidget toys, mini slinkies, glow sticks, vampire fangs. There's really a lot of options when you start looking. And then lastly, if you do participate in the Teal Pumpkin Project, make sure you grab one of those teal pumpkins to set on your porch so that other trick-or-treaters know that you provide non-food items. Like I said, most of these things are pretty easy to implement. Even if you don't go the full Teal Pumpkin Project, you can still change the way you interact with your trick-or-treaters and have so much grace and compassion for the different ways that they might interact with you. Thanks so much for watching. If this video was helpful to you, if you could give it a thumbs up, and then in the comments below, if you're going to participate in the Teal Pumpkin Project, let me know what non-food item you're going to be providing for your trick-or-treaters. I think it's really great to brainstorm those ideas and learn more about what our options are. Is it weird if I keep this cat suit on while my kids are at school all day? Alright, I'll see you all in the next video. Bye!